Welcome back to my channel Math School. In today's video, let us solve example 13 from chapter 2 triangles. In my previous videos, I have completed the theorems 2.1 to 2.9, exercises 2.1 to 2.4 and examples 1 to 12. If you have not watched these videos, do find the link in the description box below or click the I button above. So now quickly let us begin with the video. Example number 13 from chapter 2 triangle says BL and CM are medians of a triangle ABC right angled at A. Prove that 4 into BL square plus CM square is equal to 5 BC square. So here in the figure they have given us a right angle triangle ABC right angled at A. BL and CM are the two medians in this right angle triangle. So we have to prove that 4 into BL square plus CM square is equal to 5 BC square. So since this is a right angle triangle, so therefore we are going to apply the Pythagoras theorem here and prove this equation. First of all, let us write down what is given in the question. Given triangle ABC is a right angle triangle at A. So therefore angle A is equal to 90 degree where BL and CM are the medians. Okay, so what we have to prove? So we have to prove that 4 into BL square plus CM square is equal to 5 BC square. So now let us write down the proof. Now let us take the hint from what is given here. Since they have given us that BL and CM are the medians, therefore this median BL divides the side AC into two equal halves. AC will be equal to AL and that will be equal to CL, right? Since write down BL is the median, so therefore we can say that AL is equal to CL and that is half of AC, right? So write down AL is equal to CL and that is equal to half of the side AC. So let this be equation 1. Similarly, if you consider the median CM, this median CM divides the side AB into two equal parts, that is AM is equal to BM and that will be equal to half of AB, right? So write down, since CM is the median, therefore we can write AM is equal to BM and that is equal to half of AB. So let this be equation 2. Now let us apply the Pythagoras theorem to triangle ABC, which says the hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. So write down in triangle ABC, so by Pythagoras theorem we can write the hypotenuse square is equal to the base square plus the perpendicular square, right? So which is the hypotenuse in triangle ABC? BC is the hypotenuse because it is the side opposite the right angle. Hypotenuse is BC square, that is equal to the base is AC. So AC square plus the perpendicular is AB square. So let us name this as equation 3. Now similarly, let us apply the Pythagoras theorem to triangle ABL and triangle CMA. So write down, similarly in triangle ABL, applying the Pythagoras theorem, we get, since BL is the side opposite the right angle, so this is the hypotenuse. So we will write BL square is equal to the base will be AL square plus the perpendicular will be again AB. So it is AB square. But since BL is the median, we have written that the side AL is equal to CL and that is equal to half of AC. So here instead of AL, we are going to substitute half of AC from equation 1. Okay, so substitute from equation 1, we will get BL square is equal to AL, we are substituting as half of AC. So that is AC by 2 the whole square plus AB square. Opening the brackets here, we will get BL square is equal to AC square by 4 plus AB square. So let us take the LCM here. BL square is equal to AC square if you take the LCM as 4, so you're going to get AC square here plus 4 into AB square, that is 4AB square. Let us cross multiply and send this 4 to the left hand side. So it will come in the multiplication here. 4BL square is equal to AC square plus 4AB square. So let this be equation number 4. Now similarly, let us apply the Pythagoras theorem in triangle CMA. Okay, so in triangle CMA, by Pythagoras theorem, here the hypotenuse in triangle CMA is CM because it is opposite the right angle A. So hypotenuse is CM square, that is equal to base square, that is AC square, plus perpendicular will be AM here. So this will be AM square. Now again let us substitute the value of AM from equation 2. Since CM was the median, so the side AB is divided into AM, that is will be equal to BM, and that will be equal to half of AB. So let us substitute this value of AM in this equation here. So we will get CM square is equal to AC square plus AM value is half of AB the whole square. Now opening the brackets, we will get CM square is equal to AC square plus AB square by 2 square is 4. Now again let us take the LCM. So here we are going to get CM square is equal to, so taking the LCM as 4, we will get here 4AC square plus AB square. Now cross multiplying and sending this 4 to the left hand side, 4CM square is equal to 4AC square plus AB square. So let this be equation 5. So now if you observe this equation 4 and 5, the left hand side part we got 4BL square and 4CM square. So that should be added in what we have to prove. So let us add equation 4 and 5. So write down adding equation 4 and 5. We will get 4BL square plus 4CM square is equal to, adding the right hand sides of both the equation, we'll get AC square plus 4AB square plus 4AC square and plus AB square. Okay, so on the left hand side if you observe, 4 is common, so let us take out 4 common outside and we will be left with BL square plus CM square, and that is equal to, here on the right hand side we have AC square plus 4AC square, that is equal to 5AC square plus 4AB square plus AB square will be again 5AB square. Okay, so again if you take here 5 common, equal to 5 common, you will be left with AC square plus AB square, right? So left hand side we have already proved, that is 4 into BL square plus CM square, but on the right hand side we have to obtain 5 BC square, but here we have 5 into AC square plus AB square. So if you see at the BC square value from equation 3, that is equal to AC square plus AB square. So we are going to substitute this equation 3 here. So substituting equation 3, we can write AC square plus AB square is equal to BC square. 4BL square plus CM square is equal to 5 into BC square. Okay, so this is what we had to prove, right? So this is how we solve this problem. If you have any further doubts, do comment me below in the comment section. In my next video, I'll be solving example 14 from chapter 2 triangles. So till then, do like my video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell button below to get the latest updates of my videos, as I'll be completing the whole syllabus for class 10th SLC Insert Math. And also do watch the related videos of chapter 2 triangles shown on the screen. Thank you.